Alright, I think it's about time Scotty Mac gets another review. And this time, well, we've done this car before, but it's with IXO now. So this is Scott McLaughlin's 2025 Xpel Chevrolet from the 2025 Indycar season. On, of course, the new-ish, I guess. I don't even know if it's new now. IXO chassis. So let's open this up and take a look at it. Yeah, just like I don't do that many IndyCar reviews now. I still have something to get out of the box here, so should probably work on that soon. Anyways, here is a quick look at the mini box it comes with. Pretty basic, we've gone over these before. But here is the actual diecast itself. Is that a giant paint chip? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It looks like the Eric Jones one. Rear support looks a little bit down again, but I think that's always how they are now. Left side looks so much better, much more presentable. I want to say we do have the 2024 to compare this to as well, but let's take a quick little look at the sponsors here. Got Xpel on the front nose with the number 3, NTT Data Indycar Series, Chevrolet, Tire Rack, Pennzoil, Shell, and Delara. On the front wing, you have Good Ranchers, Verizon, and on the end plate, you have Hitachi. Behind the wheel, you have Sanzio, Taro. I don't know why these guys pay for sponsorship back there. The only people who see that are the people who get the diecast of the one car that's made a year, and maybe the people at the track. And I guess the front and the tire changers. They really see that a lot, I bet. Anyways, Xpel or Exadel, what how this paint chip is. It looks like there's almost like a crack. No, I don't know what's going on here with the arrow screen. And we've got the NTT Data Indycar Series, Dex Imaging, really sideways there. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus, also been paint chipped to heck. Chevrolet, Scott McLaughlin, Gallagher, Penske Truck Rentals, number 3. PPG Snap-on, Chevrolet Odyssey Batteries, P1 Award, NTT Data Firestone, Xpel, it's really spread up, I guess that's how it is, actually. And then on the rear end, there's nothing, and not even a Team Penske logo. There's the IndyCar Hybrid logo. Interesting enough. A lot of issues with this one. Minor issues, but issues still nonetheless. I guess you also got some logos on the Mazak and... Is that Verizon? Or is it Siemens, or is it Firestone? I think it might be Siemens. Give me a second here. Yeah, it looks like it's just the Siemens logo on the top of the mirror. I don't know what's going on with the Shell V-Power Nitro Plus logo on this. This whole left side is really, like, messed up. Look on the right side here. The Dex Imaging logo looks better. The V-Power Nitro Plus is there. Xpel's there. This left side has just been destroyed. Very unfortunate. Let's see if this thing rolls. Yeah, it does. So luckily we're everything but one that's been rollable. Really unfortunate that the Dixon, I think, was the one that can't roll. What the heck's going on outside? Anyways, yeah, there's just a lot of issues, but this is basically the same car that we got in 2024 with the green light mold. Obviously, this is a great way of seeing the differences. Of course, you have different speedway kits on it, but otherwise, the paint scheme is the exact same. Nothing's really ever changed. Not even really like sponsors. I think Good Rancher moves. That could honestly just be because the speedway kit, you can't fit this Good Rancher's logo on the front wing here. Otherwise, pretty dang similar. I would say very minor differences, if not any, other than the speedway kit. So, which is nice. I don't mind having that. Oh, my bad. But I think we're also getting this car again. I hope it's not the case, but I think we are getting the Xpel car for McLaughlin again in 2026. If not, we're maybe getting the Dex Imaging, which would be kind of cool for once to finally get that in 164. But also, they just announced that New Garden's being sponsored again by Xpel. So maybe we'll get a New Garden Xpel car finally. I think it got made actually as a promo car once, and that's about it. So I wouldn't mind actually getting my hands on a New Garden Xpel, but I highly doubt we'll get it. So we'll have to deal without it. I don't know if they've announced what races it'll run. Newgarden, and I don't know if they've actually fully announced that they're with McLaughlin again. He might not be, but I think he is. We'll see. As time goes on, things will change, and that stuff will make its way to the media. Anyways, it's not a bad car. It's just really unfortunate with those errors on this left side. I'm going to show the right side instead. And you'll notice them a lot, I guess, in the thumbnail. That's my only priority, apparently. But yeah, the only thing that annoys me with these cars, for some reason, is that rear wing. I just feel like it's so flat on the rear end. It just looks like it's going upwards, whilst the rest of the car is going straight, except for maybe the front. All the wings on this car. Maybe it's just really back heavy. Is that an issue? It looks like it's really raised to the bottom. Let me just put this on a bit of an angle so I can take it. Yeah, it is. I honestly think it is. Now, of course, those boxes maybe aren't the best method of showing. You'll just do 2 boxes stacked up here. It does still look a little bit like heavy on the rear end almost. It almost looks like the suspension's collapsed on the right rear, you would say. If I turn it, no, it's definitely collapsed because I just collapsed the town thing I have. Thank you, John Henry Machek's 2026 car for this. And maybe it looked a little bit to the right side. But even then, I wouldn't say it's too much of a noticeability. It's just, yeah, there's a couple errors on the car that kind of take away from it, I think, for sure. Like I said, pretty unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes now, I guess, with Indycar Diecast. So really, I don't see a point on buying this too much unless you're really focused on getting the Speedway kit. But if you like it and you're not really worried about the kits, then I don't really see a need to get this car. Honestly, it's as I showed you, the exact same as the 2024, just different aero kits. Tires the same, and now obviously, of course, different manufacturers, so that changes a few little things. You get the mirrors and all that stuff, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just the same paint scheme and the same diecast. I can't really say that, I guess. I'll just explain myself over and over again, but that's what I get from it. Nothing too much lost, though. So with that being said, that's all we got for today. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Maybe we'll actually release the rest of the IndyCars at some point.